With a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo to the left wing. Here's Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Washington left side. From down in the low post, it goes.
Clever dribble move by Washington. Threw off the defender there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Now here's Anunoby. Second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Good D by Doncic. Down low. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. That three's off the mark. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's a pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Powell, he's checked in for Gafford. Now here's Doncic. Irving looking around. Pass to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Now Doncic. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Goes up with it again. And the layup is good.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Powell outside. Here's Exum. Brunson defending. And Powell with the stuff.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Here's Brunson outside. The Mavericks pull it in. And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Now here's Brunson. No points so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Doncic. And Washington powers it through.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Exum. It's Powell on the wing. Exum passes to Powell. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. Achua, high post. And stolen by Irving. For three. Another three for Dallas.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The Mavericks leading. To the left side wing. Washington finds Irving. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
For three, Randall. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one is off. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Out to the right wing. Doncic, a screen on Brunson. Exum, another three for Dallas.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brunson on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Sinks it from distance.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Randall on the screen. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Anunoby, a screen on Irving. Clock at 4. He shoots it. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by DiVincenzo.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Powell. Here's Exum. Brunson defending. And here's Doncic outside. The Knicks pull it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Brunson outside. Brunson from way downtown.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Jones against Robinson. Pass to Hardy. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Hardaway against Hart. Got a hand on it. Here's Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. 40 seconds left in the second. Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
For 3, Hardy. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Burks against Hardaway. There's the 3. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Three-pointer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Derek Jones is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hardy in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Robinson, a screen on Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Green. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for Dallas, Josh Green. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Puts up a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Tipped and stolen by Green. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the Knicks with the possession here. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming on the free throw. 90 seconds into the second half now. McBride passes to Burks. Picked by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardy. He has 6. Pass to Kleba. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Bogdanovich. Jones' shot is good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Hardaway against Burks. And here's Robinson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Hardaway against Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. Goes back up. Burks against Green. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hart. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's McBride, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. Hits the trifecta. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Greg.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Robinson.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
Here's Hardy. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Oh, Robinson with a block. In transition, here they come. Bogdanovich from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Takes it inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Hardy. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McBride. Off offensive rebound.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle out there with Achua. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Randle against Washington. Left side, DiVincenzo. Randle finds Brunson. Randle a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson outside. He gets hauled in by Exum.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Irving. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Brunson passes to Randle. Basket counts. And the Knicks lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Irving, the pass to Powell. Tries again. The Knicks pull it in. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Brunson misses. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. The 3 from Washington. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, how about Washington and his production, but playing with a lot of heart too. Working hard for every hoop.
Check out Brunson going to work inside.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Anunoby against Doncic. Outside Irving. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Outside Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
3 points.
Dallas now, time running out. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Brunson. Yep, that one's good. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Washington, a screen on Anunoby. And it's Doncic missing. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. The open shot, Randle. And it's New York with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Powell passes to Exum. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Randall with a steal.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Washington. There's the block. Right side, DiVincenzo. Achua finds Brunson. Washington outside. Fires away from way outside. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in its center. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Washington. The pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a good screen. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's good. 2 points.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I give him sort of a throwback. Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And Edwards drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Doncic. McDaniels defending. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. A rebound by Washington.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. In the dunk by Doncic.
This guy's so calm under pressure. And then the awareness of Luka Doncic, knows where the clock is at all times.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Connects from three-point range. Reed's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. A shot's good from Irving.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
Here's Edwards. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Doncic. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards looking it over. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Washington kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Now here's McDaniel. He's covered closely, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Dallas leading by 5. And Doncic, here we go.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Exum. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the court. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. That one goes. Count it.
How about the touch on the floater? Luka Doncic, so versatile.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Doncic. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Cans it from downtown.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Mavs owner Mark Cuban taking in the home game with us here tonight.
And I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing from his guys. One of the more visible owners in the league. Cuban is always ready to show love for his team.
Deflects the pass. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That shot wide open. McDaniel's got 5 now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
That one drops for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket for McDaniels. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we should do in life normally, right?
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Irving. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniels got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The shot's good from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. They set the pick. Passes it to Reed. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Driving inside. And finished off by Exum.
Well, the athleticism of Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
Conley finds Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Exum. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 12. The feed to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Irving. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Hardaway from outside bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Hardy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively. Bucket is good. Lively's got his first points in this one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Miller. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in its shooting guard. Here's Lively, covered by Miller. Here's Hardy. And the three off target. And so Miller will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. He dishes it to Anderson. Morris looking over the floor. Back to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Hardy. Sinks that one from the post.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Morris. Turn around Jay. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Timberwolves trail by 15. He takes it in.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Jones, the pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. 3-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Now, here's Hardy. Covered by Morris. And the pass to Hardy. Lock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Hardy's got 10 points in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Hardaway, and the shot goes in. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. It's stolen by Jones. Inside. Pass to Lively. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Lively's got his second bucket. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Hardaway. No good off the front iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Morris with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Gets it off. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Hardaway. And it's Green. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Reed. He's tightly guarded. Unloads. And the jumper falls for him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Hardy. Here's Lively. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
For three, Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Hardaway. The kick out to Towns. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Reed the pass to Towns. Over Jones. Missed it. Even after all those chances. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's McDaniels. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Hardy. Carries it from 3-point range. Hardy's got 16 here in the 2nd half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this 2nd half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From the arc. Lively's shot is off. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. The tray. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Trying to end the drought. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire. That's pretty.
Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Lively. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
It's stolen. There's the 3. Lively's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Over to the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Towns kicks to Conley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now, here's Doncic. Fires from way outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the... Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the center position. Brunson misses. Now here's Conley. Takes the three. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Minnesota.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Conley passes to Towns. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Here's Brunson outside. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. From the arc. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Brunson again missing. The Timberwolves trail. Reed passes to McDaniels. Shoots over Anunoby. McDaniels can't hit. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Conley passes to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's the three. Nails it from 3.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Edwards can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've got a 9-point lead. Randall a screen on McDaniels. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards for three, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Anunoby for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one.
24-15.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So for Minnesota right now, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Donte DiVincenzo.
Well, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Anunoby, a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Towns, a screen on Achua. Reid, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
23.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. The 3, DiVincenzo. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Outside McDaniels. Reid, a screen on DiVincenzo. McDaniels finds Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Conley on the attack. And the shot goes. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Oh, wow!
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
McDaniels against Anunoby. Reid for 3. Drops in the 3. Reid's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Achua for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left in the half. launches it.
And DiVincenzo just smothering the shooter that time.
Outside Brunson. The three. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Sinks the tray.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
The three, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
The three, DiVincenzo. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Conley with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Reed's got 10 points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Edwards. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing. 15 points in the game.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
And an Obi for 3. He drops it from range. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Complete domination from distance. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's McBride. Outside Burks. There's the screen. On target from range. Burks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
What a dime by Morris, showing he's willing to share the ball.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot, give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's more. And too long on the shot. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Robinson finds Burks. Another one falls for New York.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Morris for three. It's rebounded by New York. Left side Hart. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Gobert with a screen on Burks. Moore's shot is off. New York has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Hart. Picked by Bogdanovich. And again, the Knicks missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 12 now in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Hart. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. This one for three. And the Knicks, another three.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot. Ready to fire off the feed.
Gobert with a screen on Burks. Sends it home from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 9.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. From downtown. Here's Miller. Second chance shot on the wing. Alexander Walker. Morris deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep. Bogdanovich, no good. Pass to Alexander Walker. 2 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And 3 quarters of play in the books. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's McBride. On the court for the Timberwolves. They've got Rudy Gobert. Nickeil Alexander Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Miller. And it's Moore in at the small forward. Here's Morris. Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3 ball. Miller, the pass to Moore. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. And for New York, their shooting is around 55% so far. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A new lineup here for New York. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Stolen by Anunoby. Fires for 3. Out to DiVincenzo. Brunson against Conley. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Randall outside. 4-3. That shot off. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Conley. Reed to screen on Brunson for three. Conley. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby with it. McDaniels covering. Takes a three. And again, the Knicks missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Reed. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. McDaniels with the rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Reed, a screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. That one falls.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Conley. DiVincenzo against McDaniels. From deep three-point land. The Knicks with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Randall's got room. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's McDaniels. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks shooting a solid 47%. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got 33 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. He buries it from 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
For 3, Conley. And no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the farce.
The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Exum, and it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Doncic. Now, Washington. Powell with a screen on Randall. And a beautiful finish by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Here's Brunson. Takes the turnaround J. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
The shot's good from Irving.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Luka Doncic. New York shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Now, here's Doncic. A floater. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Top of the key, Achua. Randall against Doncic. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Doncic finds Irving. It's Powell on the wing. A floater, it's good.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
To the middle, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic kicks to Washington. Here's Irving. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington with the screen on Brunson. A nice shot by Exum.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks with the lead. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Doncic passes to Washington. DiVincenzo against Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Back to Washington. Here's the three. Another three for Dallas.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Brunson the pass to Achua. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Yep, that one goes in there. Brunson's got 8 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Doncic with it. And it's Exum in the corner. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Exum in at the small forward position.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Dallas.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Exum, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against New York. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Now, DiVincenzo. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 5. He trains the quick shot. Exum's got 7.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. Over in the corner, Randall. Driving to the basket. Count it. He's got 8. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Irving passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Here's Achua. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Count that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knicks lead, 31-30.
Irving against DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. Pass to Powell. Now Doncic. A second chance effort. Back to Powell. Here's Exum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon. You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. Fades back. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 4.
He's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Jones. Ready by Bogdanovich. Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Works for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And a close game so far. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Mavericks, 35.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Bogdanovich. He's out there with Robinson. Alec Burks is out there with Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Mavericks with possession here after New York gets the 3. Here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Robinson with the block. And Bogdanovich kicks to Burks. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. It's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
Hardy passes to Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The Knicks leading by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Burks. Still without a basket. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And, you know, he's an underrated ball handler, Bogdanovich. Able to get a step there and work himself to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Hardaway kicks to Gafford. Back to Hardaway. And there's the pass to Gafford. 6 to shoot. Jones drives in. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. Launches a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. He kicks it to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Hardaway. Burks. Sweet little floater. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a little shot there. The floater.
Here's Jones. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. Stolen by Robinson. Burks with it. Hardaway picks him up. Burks dishes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Into the lane. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
2 points. That one goes. Hardy's got 5 now. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run. Burks finds Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Green. Robinson kicks to Burks. 4 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's McBride. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hart. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Mavericks trail by 16. Powell for 3. Dallas no good that time either. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Burks can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
I tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Here's McBride. Pass to Hart. Inside, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy. Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Powell is out there with Washington. And it's Exum in at the 3. Exum passes to Washington. DiVincenzo against Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Irving a screen on Anunoby. Doncic knocks in the 3.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
And here's Brunson outside. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Washington kicks to Doncic. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Brunson scanning the floor. With the drive, and they pick up 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now the Knicks on the break for the finish. The dunk by Achua.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
From a couple of zip codes over Dante DiVincenzo. You know he's been working on that shot from that range.
Dallas no good that time either. New York leading by 17. Runs in the pass to Randall. Anunoby in the corner. Randall a screen on Washington. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Powell for 3. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Washington back to Irving. Leaps for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Pass to DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Powell sets a screen for Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Mavericks trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Doncic, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Anunoby has the open look. Drops in the tray.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
The shot's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic with a screen on Randall. Washington, that's good.
Well, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Washington. And it's Exum in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And the call is going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Pass to Reed. Tries again. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Irving, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Towns, a screen on Irving. Kicks it out, Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Doncic against McDaniels. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
The Mavericks leading. And stolen by Edwards. Towns finds McDaniels. Towns a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Towns can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Powell. The 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch from just about anywhere.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Reed for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Edwards against Irving. Pass to Washington. Here's Exum. Washington, a screen on Conley. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Exum. Here's Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The level of talent Kyrie Irving has is extraordinary, and his finishing ability, creativity, English at the rim, unreal.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Towns goes in. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Powell, a screen on McDaniels. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Exum. He's guarded by Conley. Washington a screen. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, PA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out. This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Powell passes to Irving. Out to Powell. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. The Timberwolves trail. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
Doncic hits them both. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And he's going for the oop here. Picked by Gobert. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
For 3, Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Picked by Gobert. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Boy, the willingness to just attack on the catch. Nice job by Monte Morris.
To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Lively. On the wing, Green. Here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Just 3 on the clock. And Hardaway lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 5.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Moore in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Hardy, the pass to Lively. Green with the ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Gobert passes to Miller. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Gobert, too strong.
That's Gobert finishing through great defensive effort.
Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hardaway's got 8.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Here's Miller, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's the pick. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And that one's good. Green.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Green, the pass to Hardy. Green with a screen on Morris. Here's Hardy, guarded by Morris. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Dallas.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Gobert. The 3. Here's Moore. They set the screen. Fades. They get it back. Miller drops in the layup for 2. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And it's Hardaway on the tape. And he throws it down with one hand.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
Picked by Gobert. Driving inside. Morris passes to Gobert. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
Hardaway hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Miller. The 3 ball. No luck on that one. Pass to Jones. Here's Hardy. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Hardy. It's rebounded by Morris.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Reed to screen on Green. McDaniels passes to Reed. Outside Conley. Now here's Edwards. Towns on a screen.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's a screen. Here's Powell. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Washington, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Doncic missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, that's the incredible leaping ability from Dwight. Powell just jams it home.
Towns on a screen. Pass to Reed. Towns looking for an opening. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Reed sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Such a wide open look. Edwards got 19 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Doncic against McDaniels. Doncic, good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Reed finds McDaniels. Reed a screen on Irving. Back to Reed. Launches it. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
They set a pick. Washington with the ball. Towns covering. Washington a screen on Reed. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Blocked. They recover it. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Pass to Exum. Powell, a screen on Conley. Exum passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Luka! Get off me!
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Goes back up. Washington grabs the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Reed sets a screen. And Edwards, here we go.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Powell, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Going inside. Count it!
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Towns on a screen. Right side Edwards. Oh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Conley, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. And it's Reed in at the 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Washington's shot is good.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Dwight Powell. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Mavericks trailing. Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Irving. Pass to Powell. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Towns on a screen. McDaniels from long range. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Powell passes to Doncic. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Reed. To the right side. Towns a screen on Doncic. Conley goes in. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by one.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Powell sets a screen. Here's Irving. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Reed a screen on Irving. Pass to Reed. And an intentional foul right there. Dallas on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Alexander Walker. Clock at 6.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 1. McDaniels against Doncic. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Back to Conley. With the drive, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this one sealed.
Washington, a screen on McDaniels. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yes!
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
McDaniels against Irving. The crossover. Yes!
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Doncic. Misses the shot. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie...
2-on-1, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Randall. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. To the paint. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Now, here's Anunoby. McDaniels defending. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Out to Brunson. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley's a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
From deep, Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Minnesota. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Read the pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 6.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Towns a screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
There's a screen. Conley with a wide open look. The kick out to Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 5.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to the right wing. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lock at 6. Towns kicks to Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels. The 3-pointer, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 14. The dunk by Achiuwa.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Here's Reed. Off target from three-point range. Fires the three. The shot, no good. He got it up. No good on the shot. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the 4. With the teardrop, the shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Achua kicks to Anunoby. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 8 points.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. DiVincenzo passes to Achua. To the inside. The pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And an intentional foul right there. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role. And there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And here are the Timberwolves. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Burks for three. They get it again. Robinson. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Shoots the three. Gobert down low. Guarded by Robinson. Good.
Yeah, this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Knicks trail by 15. Pass to McBride. Back to Bogdanovich. Robinson sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Hart with a screen on Miller. Bogdanovich passes to McBride. From deep. And another three for New York.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Hart. No good from Moore. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for New York. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. "12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires for three. Here's Miller. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
There's the size going to use for Bogdanovich, putting extra pressure.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Miller, also Rudy Gobert out there, and it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Burks for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. They set the pick for the three. Another shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Hart. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 11. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Burks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Burks has got a pair of threes now here in the third for New York. Here's Alexander Walker. Burks covering. Miller with a screen on Burks. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. That one goes in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert the screen. From deep, more. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And McBride gets it to go.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
There's the pick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Here's Robinson. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley kicks to Towns. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:29 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The kick out to Towns. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got 14 points.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
McBride passes to Robinson. Here's McBride. Drills it from outside. McBride's got 8 points here in this quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Out to the right wing. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Towns, the pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closer. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Anunoby. And another 3 for New York.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's McDaniels, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves leading by 17. On the court for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Achua.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Passes to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Conley against Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
Edwards looking it over. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 21.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. There's the pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Outside, Towns. Reed with it. Now defended by Randall. Outside, Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
From deep, Brunson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. From deep, Brunson, and the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 28.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Now Conley. Brunson covering. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Spins. And here's Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He has 29.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Fires from deep. Out to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 17-point game. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it up. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.